All right, good Friday morning. Today is January 12th, 2024. Welcome to our Friday morning safety meeting. My name is John Harden. I'm in the safety department. Alongside me is Dave White. Good morning, Dave.
Morning, John. Looks like we got a little excitement this morning, man. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's draw some names. Let's get some winners.
I know nobody's here to see us, so we're not going to stand up here and go through our normal Friday morning safety meeting procedure that we do. We want to get to this just as much as you guys do, but we are going to do a couple of housekeeping items first. We're going to go out to the terminal, so let's jump right out to Pennsylvania. Rick, are you out there with us this morning?
Hey, good morning. How y'all doing?
We're doing great. How are you?
Hey, they were saying, spin that wheel. Spin that wheel.
We hear them. We're going to get to that. So you guys doing out there, good out there? Anything going on real quick before we get started?
It was a good week for orientation. The weather's going to be nice this weekend. We're looking at some rain. Our next snowstorm, we're looking at somewhere between Tuesday, Wednesday next week, and for maybe some accumulation. We'll see what happens.
Hey, Johnny, we need to move out there, man. Sounds like they got some good weather.
You got a better deal going than we're going to have the next 3 or 4 days. So,
no doubt.
Well, good deal. Well, as we go along today, if there's anybody out there that has their name drawn, shake their hand for us, Rick. We know we can't do that from down here, but shake their hand, congratulate them, and we're going to keep this rolling today. So let's jump out west. I believe we have Tyler Patrick with us this morning. Tyler, are you out there?
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good day out here in Salt Lake City. We've got a little bit of snow moving in, but man, just looking around the cafeteria here, we got some hard-looking operators. So I've got some confidence that we'll see some of that winnings come out this way today.
Hey, good deal. We hope that there's a lot of folks here that have their name drawn as well. So do you have anything for us real quick with the Salt Lake terminal before we get started?
Yeah, just real quick, guys. Coming with a maintenance background, one thing I'd be, well-versed not to say is, with all this snow coming in, one thing we need to keep in mind is making sure our fifth wheels are cleaned off before we attach to trailers. We got a lot of snow accumulations coming in a lot of different areas through the country this weekend. So don't drop those trailers. Make sure your fifth wheel's cleaned. If you do attach to a trailer and you have snow under there, it packs in, makes a layer of ice. You might get a false tug test and then end up having a trailer sitting behind your truck when you go to take off. So just one thing to be mindful of as we kind of proceed through the winter and the weather coming in. That's all I got, guys.
All right. Thank you very much. That's a great tip. Good advice there. So, Dave, let's come right back here to Springfield, Missouri.
Let's go. Anybody here in Springfield? There we go, Johnny. We're rolling out, baby.
And they're fired up. Packed house.
Real quick, if you haven't got breakfast yet, make sure you grab breakfast. Let's give a big round of applause to all of our cafeteria folks, all 3 locations. Those associates, they work a lot of time back there trying to get everything ready, and they do a wonderful job. I don't think I've ever had a bad breakfast here, so, man, it's a good time. So we're going to have fun, John. Let's go.
Absolutely. All right. Well, this is a safety meeting, so before we get to this, with the weather coming in, we do want to talk about that a little bit. So it's going to be very, very cold throughout the Midwest and South, across the nation this week. So the next 4 or 5 days look pretty rough out there. We're already below freezing temperatures here. It rained all night. Things are going to freeze up, so please be careful out there. Please make good decisions on whether you should be out on the road or not. Nothing that we haul is worth risking your safety or anyone else's safety out there on the road, so please communicate that with your fleet manager. If you choose to shut down because you don't feel safe, reach out, let them know. They'll let the customers know. The customers will, in turn, reach out, and they appreciate us protecting their product and us being safe out there on the road. So do you have anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, real quick, make sure you're ready to go too and your truck's ready. You don't want to get broken down out there on the road when these temperatures, it gets very dangerous. So make sure everything's spot on when you leave and when you're out there on the road. And a big shout out to all of our drivers out there, John. They're hauling freight for us right now. Well, we're here being able to celebrate this incentive drawing and the raffle drawing. They're out there running down the road, and shout out to them. Thank you for what you do. You guys are much appreciated. And without our drivers, we wouldn't have a company. We wouldn't be here. So that's what it's about.
Absolutely. We appreciate all of them. Hopefully they're at a safe spot where they can listen. Hopefully we have some names drawn out there that are listening, but it's going to get cold. So prepare in the truck, extra clothes, food, water, all of that to protect yourself. So we're talking down into the teens as far south as like Houston and below that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be pretty eye-opening the next few days.
Let's get rolling, man. I'm ready to go with this raffle. How about you?
I'm ready.
Holiday.
Let's bring up our
Holiday and
celebrities over
availability
here.
incentive raffle drawing. Let's bring up our operations guys up here. We got Stan Almond, Jamie Eli, Jason Seymour, and our director of ops, Jim Guthrie, we're going to have up here. Those guys are get to turn the drum and mix up these names. So we read them, John. You know,
So,
they're all mixed up in there. Everybody's got a first shot here.
so real quick, just to get everybody on the same page here. Whenever we draw a name, that doesn't mean that that name's completely out of the hopper. So if somebody gets drawn for $1,250 and they're drawn again at $5,000, $25,000 or a higher amount, they get the higher amount. We will redraw at that time for the $1,250 slot that they were in. Okay. So we're going to go through.
How many names you got in there, Johnny? You got the statistics. What do we got?
We've got 4,986 individual drivers, 37,343 total entries. So roughly 7.5 entries per driver. We have 1,662 drivers who are out running and have all 11 entries in here. So those are the statistics.
Woo!
Thank you for servicing our customers over the holidays. Let's get started.
So, Jason, man, you got enough muscle? Can you start turning this drum a little bit? We'll get some names on it. No, Clayton's got it locked. He knows what he's doing.
Like it's a nuclear bomb.
Welcome back, Springfield.
How many times do you want to do this?
There we go. Mixing those babies up. Johnny, you got your spectacles on, man?
They're about to be.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, we get older, we need spectacles to be able to read. That's what happens in life sometimes. There you go, man. How many of you in here? Is your name in here? How many of you guys? So we got a good showing. All right. Good luck to everybody.
First 5. What's this for, Tony?
All right, first 5 names. This is for $1,250. There's going to be 50 names drawn at this amount right here. We've got Amos Omeler Jr., driver code OMEAMO. Amos, congratulations. Jaleel Hayes, driver code HAYEJA. Tara Wooters, WOOTTE, driver code. Jacqueline Norwood Hall, congratulations. Liab Ching, driver code CHENL, Liab Ching. So congratulations to our first 5. Dave, you got the next 5?
I got the next 5. My 5 begins with Joanne Pickett, driver code PICKJS. Thank you, Mitch. Next up, we have a Stephen Edward Griffin for $1,250, baby. Stephen Edward Griffin, driver code GRSTEP. Next one, we have Abdel Elamancier, driver code ELMABF. Last one here, Patrick Bailey, BAILPT. So I think, is that 5, Mitch? 4. One more here, Johnny. That's back to you. Last one, Andrew Clark. And really, it's Andrew Brian Clark. Driver code CLANBR. First 10, we're done, man. Congratulations. Let's keep rolling, Johnny.
All right, we'll keep rolling. We're waiting for our first winner here in one of the terminals. So Brandon Dawson, driver code DAWBRA. Stan, you got another name for me? Thanks, sir. All right, Christopher Nevels, driver code NEVECR. Roberto De Jesus, driver code DEJRAN. Mark Hallisey, HALMAR. We have Dewan Armstrong Higgs, Dewan Armstrong Higgs, driver code ARMHID. So congratulations to those 5.
All right, let's keep it rolling. How about an Alan Van Pelt? Alan Van Pelt, VANPA. Where are you at there, Mitcher? There you go. There's Alan's. Next one, Stanley Badger. Stanley Badger, BADSTA. We have a Michael Jamal Higgins. Michael Jamal Higgins, HGGMJM. Malik Ba. Malik Ba, BAMACK. BAMACK. And the last one we have here is a Kadine Habastan. Kadine Habastan. Driver code HABTKI. HABTKI. Congratulations. Johnny, back to you.
All right, moving right along. Raymond Portavent. Raymond Portavent, driver code PORTRF. Dolores Okalola. Dolores Okalola, driver code OKEDEL. All right, next we have Juan Luis Charles Rosado. Juan Luis Charles Rosado, driver code CHARJU. Next one, Eric Cross. Eric Cross, maybe Kyle Eric Cross, driver code CROSKE. All right, next one we have Ronald Camp. Ronald Camp, driver code CARONA. Congratulations to those 5.
All right, continuing on. Gary Michael McGrew. Gary Michael McGrew, MCGGAM. MCGGAM. Guys, I'm not getting any love over here. Here, Clayton, you want to take that one back to the bed? Thank you. All right, next up, Ty Dang. Ty Dang, DANGTA. Jean Pierre. Jean Pierre, PIEJAL. Is that you? No? Okay. Said it wrong, my bad. Let's see, we got a Ryan Ashley Roach. Ryan Ashley Roach, ROCRS. ROCRS. And the last one of this 5 group, Daniel Troy Campbell. Daniel Troy Campbell, CMPDTR. Congratulations, those 5. Need 4 more.
Okay, Robert Page Harper Jr. Robert Page Harper Jr., HPE RPA. Jason McAllister, MCA LJL. Jason McAllister. All right, Henry Depenaquino. Henry Depenaquino, DEP AHJ, driver code. Next we have Karen Solry. Karen Solry, SOHKEV, driver code. All right, next we have Matthew Johnson. Matthew Johnson, JOMACL.
Hey, that's not fair. That one's too easy.
And the last one of this 5, Solomon Say Senior. Solomon Say Senior, SEYSOU.
All right, next 5 over here, we have an Alton B. Brown. Alton B. Brown, driver code BROABE. BROABE. Then we have an Oblis Venturella. Oblis Venturella, driver code VENOIB. VENOIB. Mark Ellingworth. Mark D. Ellingworth, driver code ILLJMA. ILLJMA. Mometh Basso, driver code BOUSMM, BOUSMM. One more, Mitch. William M. Fry, driver code FRY WMY, FRY WMY.
All right.
Back to you, John.
All right.
This is a 6 one. I'm gonna get 4 on the next one.
All right. We're reading 4 here because we read 6 off last time. All right. Jonathan Jenkins, driver code JENJOJ. Latron Horton, HRT LTR.
4 there.
Michael B. Killarney, KILLMB. And last one here, Michelle Green, GRENMI.
All right. Coming up next, Claudio Guambera, driver code GUACLA, GUACLA. Mitch, thank you, Clayton. All right, next up, Jason Alexander Kendall, KENDJA, KENDJA. Yep, they're working. Michael F. Foley, FOLEMF. Aaron Bruce Coates, COATAB. And finally, the last 5, Zachary R. Johnson, JOHZAC. Congratulations.
All right. I think that's
1,250 right there. 50 drivers.
Jamie, have you had anybody message in on social media that
We got a couple winners out
people
there?
that have messaged in that are listening? Good deal.
Awesome.
All right, so we're going to move on to the $2,500 prizes now. We're going to draw 20 names for the $2,500.
John, and I can guarantee you your name's not in there.
I assure you my name is not in there.
5 at a time. 4 groups of 5. 4 groups of 5, gentlemen. It's easy math.
We're doing good on time.
There's 5 names for $2,500. First one is Joshua Hutcherson, driver code HUTJOW. Next, we have got Portia Grace, GRAPOR. All right. Bear with me on the last name. First name's Javier. Last name, Jira Matamoros. Javier Jiran Matamoros, JIRMAJ, driver code, JIRMAJ. Next, we have got Heso La, driver code LAHHES, driver code LAHHES. All right, and the last of the 5 here, Marlon Shaban, driver code SHA BMA.
All right, my 5. Here we go for 2,500. Melvin D. Lewis, LEMEDE, LEMEDE. Jason Nathaniel Can, CNNJNT. Nicholas D. Maluis. I'm sorry, Nicholas, I'm ruining your last name, man, but Nicholas D. Maluis, MIANCD. Mamadou Cease. Mamadou Cease. C-I-S-M-A-M. C-I-S-M-A-M. And the last one, Richard W. Bonder. Richard W. Bonder. B-O-N-D-R-W. B-O-N-D-R-W. Congratulations. Johnny, you got 5 more?
All right, we're halfway through 20. Jamie, did you draw somebody that's here with us today?
Yes.
You did? Okay, Jamie assures me that one of these are you guys right here. All right, first name, Yunsik Na. Yunsik Na, driver code NAY. Next, we've got Kevin Hare, H-A-R-E-K-C. Kevin Hare. We got 3 chances left. All right, next we've got Hong Pak, P-A-K-H-Y-O. P-A-K-H-Y-O, driver code. All right, Grady J. Green Jr. Grady Green Jr. or J. Green Jr. G-R-E-E-G-J. This one's it. Okay. Jerry Dyer. Jerry Dyer. Nobody? Okay.
Jerry.
D-Y-E-J-E-R, driver code.
All right, the last 5 of the 20 for $2,500. We have a Jessica M. Hernandez. Jessica M. Hernandez. H-E-R-J-E-M. H-E-R-J-E-M. Obed Senior Nukurza. Obed Senior Nukurza. N-K-U-R-O-B. N-K-U-R-O-B. Will Malik Osit Sr. Will Malik Osit Sr. O-S-I-T-W. O-S-I-T-W. Brian Robert Sullivan. Brian Robert Sullivan. S-U-L-L-V-B-R. S-L-L-V-B-R. S-L-L-V-B-R. And finally, we have Thomas Tusher. Thomas Tusher. T-E-U-S-T-H. T-E-U-S-T-H. Congratulations to those 20 winners. Let's get Robert and Steve up here to do the big ones, man.
We do.
Come on, Steve.
We've got-
Come on, Robert.
10 drivers at $5,000 next.
10,
So
yeah, big money.
Get with it. Come on, we
Good
got
morning,
good
Robert.
winners in here now.
Let's rock and roll here.
Here's one thing I'm sure. We're not going to pull Robert's name out of here. I'm going to tell you that right now because I know you wouldn't do that. Okay, so this is for a $5,000 winner
$5,000
right here.
5,000 smacks right here.
5,000 smackers.
Now we're talking about some walking around money. You know what I'm saying?
This is driver code B-U-N-D-J-E. Bunday Jesse, or Jesse Bunday. You
Me?
draw?
My turn?
Yeah, pick a winner.
I'm gonna get some.
Get somebody, one of our terminals on site here. Everybody's working. Everybody's still out there working, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's a good thing.
Man, John, you got all the hard names. You know, I mean, man, you ain't living right. You need to clean up your act. Let's see.
Well,
How about Mosby Michael Antonio? M-O-S-B-M.
you better check that. He don't have his glasses on, Mitch. Check that.
Yeah, check it.
Antonio Michael.
We're going to stir these up just a little bit, Robert. Kind of there. You got your goggles
I
on.
got him.
Okay, that'll bring some luck to somebody.
So you didn't like that person, so you put it back?
No, I had
I
three.
saw that move. Now that ain't right. That is not right.
God dang it.
You got,
Take that one. Hang on to that one.
Okay.
Hang on to that one. Give that one to Robert.
Give this one to Robert.
Yeah. Okay, this is Clarence W. Henry, or H-E-N-C-W-I, driver code. All right? He had 6 entries, by the way.
okay. Wayne Dixon again.
Oh, they were together.
Yeah, you just called him, right?
I did. I just called him,
Okay.
I think.
So we
Go
can
ahead.
draw a different one.
We can draw.
Got Wayne already won once?
I haven't seen.
So what's the one I just gave you?
You just gave me Clarence Henry.
Clarence Henry. What's
Man, I
that one?
tell you what, I might be losing a little bit.
You are, man.
Okay.
You've been- you've been
Wait, it's
drinking
Wayne-
already?
It's Wayne, well, not that much. Okay, Wayne Dixon, 5,000.
Wayne Dixon.
Dixon Wayne?
Yeah. What's the driver code?
Okay, driver code DIXWW.
All right. Okay, that was 5 smackers, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to see. I'm going to do it right. Just get one.
No,
Here we go. Oh, this is a good one. Here we go. All right, this is driver code NWEHEL. I think it's Ellen Hazel Newell. Okay, and she had 11 entries, $5,000.
okay, let's get lucky here. What do you say? Michael David Bradley, driver code BRAMD, MID.
That's $5,000, right?
$5,000.
$5,000 right there.
Shake it up.
Yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it.
You guys do the Dog Pony Show or something.
Okay.
Come on, get some luck in there. Let's go. Spin that baby.
Yeah, now these two guys can
So we
spin.
still have four more 5,000s.
Yeah, get them all down in there.
Okay, all right.
Okay, Steve.
Okay, here we
Pick-
go.
Pick a good one.
All right. This is driver code LEETAS. Tasha Lee. Tasha Lee, $5,000 richer right today, right now. $5,000.
Okay, here we go. It's Virgil C. Mason, MASVGI. He's here? I told you.
Come on up. Come on up here, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Come on up here.
yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. Come on right over
Hey,
here.
man, here it is right here.
Yeah, that's
5,000.
definitely me. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, you've been lucky all your life? Mostly?
Well, it's starting now, I guess.
Yeah, it's starting now. I like it. I like it.
How many entries were there on that one?
He had 6.
6?
He
Okay,
had
well, we
6.
appreciate
Yeah,
you
we
running
appreciate those.
6 days over the holiday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For sure. Appreciate you coming in here today, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where you from? Tell us a little about
Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit.
Yeah, I actually started doing solo. I just got done training. I started in October, and I was like, I enjoy it.
Yeah,
So
good.
I worked the holiday, and it was pretty fun.
Well, we
Yeah.
thank you for that.
All
Our
right,
customers
It is.
thank you for that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find another one in here right now. Okay, we ready? This is another $5,000 one right here. This is driver code HOLLIR, Ronald Hollins Jr. Nobody here. Ronald Holland Jr. Thanks, Ronald, for running over the holidays. Appreciate it. This is the last 5,000?
Last 5,000.
Okay.
Now, I got my job done. I've got one that was here. I mean, you're the one that kind of letting us down.
I mean, I hear you.
Yeah, you need to step up your game, man. You need to work harder. Okay, this is Julian N. Baldazzo. Driver code BLBIN.
Yeah, sorry, pardon.
Where are you, Julian? He's out there on the road working too.
There you go. We'll give that. Okay, so now we're down to 25,000.
Now this is real walking around money. And maybe a little bit more.
That's 50,000 if you do the math. We're gonna give away 50 grand right there. 25 twice.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you do the last one, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Get somebody that's here, Steve. Come on.
I'm working hard on it right now. I think I just got one. Yes.
25,000.
Well, this gentleman was in 11 times, and the driver code is BELPCH, which is Philip C. Bell. Philip, you're 25 grand wealthier right now, wherever you are. Okay, man, double up. Go ahead, get it done.
Man, you couldn't get one that was here to save your
Oh,
soul.
that's terrible.
Man, oh man.
Gotta do better.
Okay.
Okay, this is you, 25 G's.
I want to get one of these three guys right
I
here.
mean, they've been
They've
patient.
been cheerleading
patient.
all the
I
time.
know it.
I like it. Yeah, 11 days. They got to be here.
Just one now, just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
Is your name Antonio Fraser? Oh, doggone it. Okay. Antonio, driver code FRAZAA. 25 grand richer right here. Congratulations. And for all of you folks, I mean, you're all winners. You're all winners. We appreciate the work you did during the holidays. Of course, we appreciate all our drivers. You know, holidays are, particularly, the Christmas season, it's a family time. I mean, you make tremendous sacrifices to go out there and deliver this freight. So I want to thank you sincerely for your work. And doggone it, for those folks that didn't win anything,
I'm sorry.
Next year,
I'm sorry.
we're gonna.
But here's what I would say, just to tag on to that. I think we should thank Robert for coming up with a great idea and investing in those holidays for you all. So thank you for that part. Appreciate it very much. I'm sure our customers appreciate it too. Okay, so you still got some time to do some safety. You know this, safety's our highest calling. Don't ever forget it. This weather's going to challenge you. If you don't feel good about it, park it. Just tell us where and how long, okay? We just don't have a load so hot that it won't cool off in the ditch. So please remember that. Be safe. And John, go ahead. You got some other things going on, David?
All right. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Steve. We appreciate that. Congratulations to all the winners that were drawn today. Thank you for everybody that was out there running safely, servicing our customers over the holiday incentive.
Hey, John, it was amazing. We were drawing those names. I don't know about you, but how many entries? People had a number of them I called had 11. That means they're out the full time during the holiday. And that's great. We appreciate it. I know our customers appreciate it. Not only that, our safety record was very good during that time too. We had very few accidents and really stepped up on that. And that's really what it comes down to, not having accidents, staying safe.
We did, and exactly. Accidents are very, not only could you potentially be injured, somebody else be injured, they're very costly to your business, closing the doors of your business. So, one thing that we do want to talk about, I'm going to talk about real quick, with the weather conditions outside, the roads are damp, they're wet. You may not think that they're 100%, but even if there's just any inclination that they could be wet out there, please don't run with your cruise control on. We had one within the last week where we had a cruise control on and the road conditions weren't ideal for it, and it caused the driver to jackknife the tractor and trailer. So, please be mindful of that. Please make sure that you're running safe speeds for the conditions you're in, for the visibility that you have out there, and just err on the side of caution, please. Like Steve said, we don't want to take any chances with these loads out there going down the road.
Yep, and you're the most precious commodity we have as our drivers, and that of the motoring public. So please be safe. And just to tag on to what Johnny said too, that goes the same for Jake brakes too. Stay off the Jakes. If the roads are dry, you're good. But if not, lose the cruise, lose the Jakes, and you have a lot better ride, a lot safer ride going down the road. So, and ultimately, Johnny, at the end of the day, if you feel unsafe, park it and let your fleet manager know. Hey, I'm going to stop for a while. And many of these states, they do a good job getting those roads cleaned off, especially up north, and just give them some time. They'll get them clean because they don't want you sitting either. A lot of vehicles parked in one area tends to be a problem. So people want to get moving. So, give them some time to get the roads clean and you'll be good to go. I tell you what, we got some time left. How about if we get Mr. Driver Health and Fitness up here?
We're going to bring Colby up here.
Yeah, there we go.
Colby's the only one that really volunteered to talk today. Everyone else we call upon is going to be a surprise to them this morning. So
yeah, that's
good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm Doing well. How are you?
Good. You don't have to go anywhere. I'm glad you. Thanks for bringing me up here. So,
You bet.
hey everybody, I'm Colby with the Driver Health and Fitness Department. We try to make it a weekly thing every week on these safety meetings. You kind of come in with like a health tip or a fitness tip, and I figured this one's a really good one actually, especially with this. And we always talk about gratitude, but as last time Dennis and I talked about on the podcast actually about try to look into doing something positive right off the bat. So first thing in the morning, do something positive. So that could be a lot of things, right? That could be picking up a new habit and doing something positive. Could be physically, could be spiritually, could be, educationally, if you want to talk education and learning something, reading. Obviously this is something positive. So I think it's really cool. Giving away money, that's positive. So way to go, Robert. But I just think that's where we want to talk about for driver health and fitness. Right now we have our Fit and 15 competition going on for drivers. We have probably about 150 drivers so far have registered for it and starting it. So that's awesome. Congratulations, you guys. And if you want to know more about that, I'm happy to share that with you guys. Come and see me. All of our terminals, we have a trainer in each location. You can talk to them too. So, do something positive. Start your day out with something positive. So
where are you guys located? If I'm here on the terminal, I want to come see you. Where are you at?
Yeah, so in Springfield, we're at the Millennium Building on the second floor, next to the laundry room. So wherever we have a second floor. So right next to our the driver lounge is also. And then also in terminals, Matt's in Salt Lake City, Maria's in Pittston, Johanna's our trainer here. So.
And do I need an appointment? Can I just come see you?
No, come see us, man. That's what we want to be a culture for. That is, if you want to talk to us, ask questions. The best part I'd say lately in the last few weeks is we get a lot of drivers just drop in, happen to be here or call in, have a question. Rachel's our dietitian on site too. So if you have questions, obviously you want to talk about meal planning, things like that. That's obviously a great start, but just if you have a simple question works too. So.
All right. Well, good deal. Does anybody have any questions for Colby while we have him up here for driver health and fitness?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's going to hang out over here. If anybody has anything for him, feel free to come up and ask him after the meeting. Thank you, Colby.
Good information right there, Johnny. We love having Colby up every week.
Absolutely. So I'm going to take this time to talk a little bit about the weekly safety staple that the safety department sent out yesterday. And probably a few of you have gotten some calls, hopefully not anybody in here, but what we've done is, we talk about our CSA scores up here, and we talked about the two that were over on our CSA intervention level, our unsafe driving and our hours of service compliance. So, we really want to tackle these things early on in 2024 because we have goals not to be above those levels, right? And we need everyone's help with that. So we've changed up how we're doing our hours of service and how the process is going to work moving forward. And I know some of you have probably had some phone calls. So in the past, what would happen is if you got to 20 log points, you would get a Qualcomm message from your log advisor, call in, you'd talk about what's going on, what you're doing, what you need to do differently. And these are coming from, your log advisor directly. And then if you get to 40 points, then that's kind of our intervention where, safety steps in, your fleet manager steps in, the log department steps in, and we're really taking a hard look and saying, what's going on out there? Why are we getting so many points? Is this somebody that's representing Prime in a negative light that just continues to get these points? So, 40 points has been our intervention level for 20 years.
Yeah, a long time.
A long time.
Yeah, probably close to 20, you're right.
So what we've done, we went through and we looked at some numbers. So out of all the drivers across all divisions here at Prime, we had 105 drivers as of this Monday that had 20 or more points. 10 of those drivers had 30 or more points, and 0 drivers have 40 or more points, okay? So we're not getting that counseling, that education that we need. We're not getting to that level. So we're lowering our level here, all right? We're raising the bar, raising our standards. We're going to expect more for ourselves in 2024. So now, if a driver gets to 11 log points, you'll get a Qualcomm message from your log advisor. You go into your Prime app under hours of service, review your log violations, discuss it with your log advisor. They'll go over with what you're doing, how to correct this, and how to prevent yourself from getting points moving forward, all right? Most of these are not egregious errors where the driver is knowingly or willingly running over their clock for the most part, right? We talked about our CSA scores for personal conveyance, and that was our #1 offense. A couple of years ago, we've gotten on the program where you call in to get permission to use personal conveyance. Most of those offenders, they didn't know they were doing it. The ones that were egregiously doing it, they weren't sticking around here anyway, right? We weren't going to keep them around here. So kind of the same thing with this deal. So 11 points, you'll have that conversation with your log advisor. If you keep getting points, if you get to 20 points at that point in time, you'll get a call from your log advisor and your fleet manager. And they're going to go over specifically what's going on, what you're doing wrong, what we need to correct. Okay. So that's at 20 points. At that time, they'll do a council. They're going to send me a message, and we're going to go in 30 and 60 days, and we're going to do a review and make sure that we've corrected everything. We're moving in the right direction. So we want to make sure that you've got, all the help, the training you need. If you haven't had ELD class in the last 12 months, we're going to bring you in to take the class. You can meet with your log advisor face to face. But we're hoping that this new process really drops that CSA score, over the next 6-7 months. So we need your help. One thing I want to mention, please make sure if you don't have a paper logbook, copy of the paper logs and the instruction sheet in your truck, please get them before you leave the terminal. Moving forward, the paper logs are going to be put in every permit book, but if you're already out there with the truck, that hasn't happened. So if you don't have them, please stop and get them on your way out. Do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, and it's important, around here to make you successful, or for our drivers to be successful, is have that relationship and have a relationship with your log advisor. That's important. Communicate with her or him, whoever it may be. And hey, if you're doing something wrong, ask them. Or if you have a question, ask them. If you're on site here at the terminal, go see them and say, hey, how am I doing on my logs? Even if you're doing great, that's fine. They'll tell you that. They'll tell you you're doing a good job. Or maybe we need to watch this or watch that. And so, just like having a relationship with your fleet manager is so important. Road assist is so important. So is your log person as well. So don't forget about that. Communicating is the best way to stay out of trouble. And there's no such thing, John, as a stupid question. I've had so many drivers, I don't really understand. So I know it sounds, hey, if you don't understand, we want to educate you. We want to get you better so you do understand. And like John said, some of what he brought up about the spare logbook and about the instruction card, that's low-hanging fruit, man. But that's a violation. If you get stopped and you can't produce it when the officer asks for it, even if you produce it 10 minutes later, you go, oh, I found it. It's in my bunk. It's too late. They're going to write you up. You got to produce it when they ask for it. So be prepared. Be ready to have that inspection, and you won't have to worry about getting written up for those things. So,
all right. Does anybody have any questions real quick about that before we move on?
And speaking of CSA, next week we'll announce our scores too that we've had too. So we'll bring those out, and we'll go over our CSA scores for December. So,
okay.
Smooth.
Well, let's move right along. So we just mentioned the Prime app. We've got a big crowd here today. We see some yellow vests. So, one of the things that we like to do every week, we didn't do it at the beginning of the meeting this morning. So if this is your first week at Prime, if you're new to Prime, whether you're coming in as a D seat, a B seat, an A seat, if you're at any of the 3 terminals, please stand up. Let us welcome you to the family. There's a few. Welcome, and we appreciate you being here. And like every week, we'll just go through this. This card right here will get you into any door here in the terminal. And whenever you're here, please extend a welcome with your fleet manager, with your log advisor, with your road assist advisor. Make that relationship with them. Those are the lifeline of your business here. So, and this is an open door policy. There's other companies out there that hide behind locked doors, and you've got to make a phone call from a booth at the front desk or something, and we're not like that. If you're here on the yard, come say hi to us. Come ask us questions. If we don't know the answer, we know somebody that will know the answer, and we'll get you to that person. So we got all of our department heads over here, accessible right here after the meeting. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. So
also, we got all of our vendors back here. Stand up, guys. Be recognized. We appreciate all of you. We got all of our vendor reps from Road Assist side. Yeah, give them a round of applause. They're here as well to help you out and make you successful. So if you got a question on your Freightliner, your Peterbilt, your International, whatever, hey, stop out, go back there and see them right after the meeting. Say, hey, which one? Or come see us, and we'll point you in a direction who handles what. And we'll get you with that so you can talk to them. So.
Absolutely. So while you're here, we have Richard and Brianne over here. If you have any questions about the Prime app, they're the experts. Please come up here. They can help you with any question that you might have. And now we've got one more speaker who probably didn't know she was going to be the denouement here at the end. So
we can go 2 more if you want.
2 more speakers.
It's up to you. We can do. Yeah, let's bring her up.
Let's bring Emily Plummer up here. Good morning, Emily. Emily, you've won a lot of accolades here at Prime. Very renowned. How long have you been here?
24 years.
24 years, and you've been up here before, not in the too distant past. So you're going to talk about driver advisory board this morning, correct?
Right.
Okay.
So the driver advisory board, we're looking for new drivers. The driver advisory board is drivers and management sitting together in the same room, coming up with ideas. If you have ideas and you want to bring those to the fleet, join the board. Now, if you have your war stories and it's going to be just about you, that's not what we're looking for. We need drivers who can come together. We're not turning the speed up. That was one question. But ideas like the pro maintenance class, the driver advisory board, we got the pro maintenance class. It's I can't tell you everything that we've accomplished on the driver advisory board, but it's been quite a bit. And management, they listen. They want to hear your thoughts. They want to hear your concerns. And also women. We need more women on the board. You know, bring your thoughts in, bring your concerns in. Let's get more involved in this. So.
Okay. So.
Oh, I forgot. If you're looking for the application, it's on the app. That's where you can find it. If you have any questions, Clayton and Mitch can help you. But definitely go fill an application out. You know, here's the thing. We can all talk on Facebook about problems. We can all complain all day long. But if you're not bringing the issues forth, we can't help. Management can't help. So here's your opportunity.
Hold on one second here.
I said, don't you gotta have certain requirements to do it?
Well,
I read it on the app.
Well, I think I know that we're doing a social media training. I think requirements are no service failures, clean accident rating.
Come on up, Mitch.
Yeah, we definitely look at, safety and operational record, make sure you don't have a bunch of service failures and safety issues as well. The other thing we look at is, it's not all 20 plus year drivers that we want on the board. We try to get different, varying tenures at prime to make sure we have unique perspective from everybody in the room.
Hey, I got a question for you. Aren't you on TikTok? Okay, here's the thing. So I watch you on TikTok, okay? Sign up, because here's the thing. I see how many views you get on TikTok. You have a voice. Drivers are listening. Sign up. Application, fill it out right now while you're sitting here. They can look at it. But trust me, management, all the management's in there. Mr. Roberts in there, Mr. Steve's in there. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how much they listen. Here's an example real quick. Some drivers asked me at one meeting to get ping pong tables. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna ask. So Mr. Robert was up there talking and I said, I got a question. Our drivers want ping pong tables, but in my opinion, they're at the yard too much. He said, let's get ping pong tables. They were here within a few days. I thought it was a joke, but you know what? Drivers are enjoying it. They listen.
It really is a great way. If you have a question, comment, concern, reach out on your Prime app, ask Dab.
Yes.
There's a spot on your Prime app where you can ask questions, send those questions in. They're taking applications right now.
Until January the 19th.
19th, Mitch, yep.
Until January 19th. So right now is the time to sign up. So if you haven't done it yet, we'll get him an application today. If you're here, come on up here. We'll get you an application. So
Yeah, and what's great, Johnny, is you can be here a year, 2 years. It doesn't matter. Some of our younger people have been here very little time, have come up with some great ideas that we overlook, and that's what it's about. It's all about the drivers. It's not about us up here. It's about you all. You all is what makes this company, not us.
Right.
So and that's what makes us better. So
And plus dinner and open bar. You'll need it.
at a safety meeting. Oh no, that's okay. You'll need it. That sounds bad. Yeah, come on. We're not that bad, are we?
No.
No. So, but anyway, no, she's right though. you get taken care of. And yeah, we appreciate every one of you that serves on the board and comes up with ideas. And if you go against something that we don't agree with, hey, that's just the way it goes. I mean, everybody's got different opinions, and that's fine. But that's how we grow and get better.
Yep.
So if we're going to sit back and say, hey, everything's cool, and you all just keep working, that's when we get run by our competitors. And you know, we won't be the best. We'll be second place or third place, and that's not what we're about. We want to be number one,
Right.
and that's why we're here. So, well, thank you, Emily. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, good information. Please get signed up if you have not. If you qualify, if you have any questions, Emily's going to be sitting right over here for you. So,
Got one more. Oh, go ahead.
Pick 'em up,
Go,
no.
do the veteran. No, I'm sorry.
okay, so if everybody noticed, you know, everyone up here is wearing red today. We've got red. Our vendors have red on. Everybody over here. So, red stands for Remember Everyone Deployed. And we're very proud of our veterans here at Prime. So if you've served in the armed forces in any branch, please stand up and let us recognize you and thank you for your services.
Like I said, I got one more speaker coming up, and that's Mr. Jim Guthrie, our Director of Operations. And great to have him up here, and he is a big part of this this holiday raffle. And good job, Jim. We appreciate your input and anything you do.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Yeah, thanks to all the drivers that helped us out during the holidays, helped out the customers. You know, our customers truly appreciate it. They always want more during that time period. And we want to give them as many trucks as possible and haul as many loads as possible. And that always helps us after the holiday period, the first quarter of the year. So thank you all for that. I also, you know, we'd be remiss if we didn't thank Brianne and Rodney and their team on IT to put all this together, from the app to tracking to printing out the names. It's a lot of work, and you know, they did a great job doing it. So we really appreciate their efforts there. You know, also Emily, well, I wanted to mention, you know, we all need to wish her luck here and wish her well, because she's got a big honor coming up this weekend where she's a finalist for the America's Road Team with the ATA, and she'll be going to Washington, D.C. to do an interview. So we're a little bit biased, but we think they'd be crazy if they didn't put her on the road team. So we'll see how that goes. So thank you, Emily. We really appreciate all you do. You know, a couple of things I want to talk about this morning just quickly. Colby talked about your physical and mental health. I'm going to talk a little bit about your financial health and as it relates to preventing cargo claims. You know, as bill of ladings become more and more complex and more pages, seems like on a daily basis, in some cases, you know, there's a lot of critical details for everybody that handles a load to scrutinize every load they pick up and deliver. You know, one example, you know, if you have a meat load that might have 20 pages of bill of ladings, and it might have 1,000 cases, you know, sometimes the receiver might make a little mark on the third or fourth page of the bills and say, we got 10 cases of this instead of 20 cases of that, or, you know, something along those lines. It might be very nuanced, but a case of meat in today's day and age is worth thousands of dollars in many cases. And if we don't report those at the time that we, you know, deliver a load, our customers start to try to push back and put us responsible for that product. And it's a lot of money. So my message is, please, on every load, be very critical, scrutinize every detail of the bill of lading. Make sure you go through each page. Make sure that the receivers are often not going to tell you if you have an overage, a shortage, or anything damaged. They'll just hand you the paperwork and let you find it. So it's not very fair, but that's the way the world works, and you're going to have to really scrutinize those details. So the other thing I mentioned is the temperature. Every time you pick up a load, validating that temperature is critical. Also, you know, again, a wrong temperature can be a ton of money. So, you know, please take care of yourself and your business and watch these details closely. It's becoming more and more of an issue, and it's more and more difficult as you know, as the world works. So please, you know, scrutinize that bill of lading and those details. That's all I want to talk about this morning. So I appreciate all you do. Oh, one more thing. We talked about it already, but there's some bitter cold temperatures coming, like dangerously cold temperatures all the way across the country. So please make sure you're prepared. Your fuel's treated, your airlines are empty, all these things that can cost thousands of dollars, but more importantly, can really, put you at risk of safety and health. Please take care of these details. Make sure you protect yourself and prepare proactively for these frigid temperatures that are coming for the next few days, so that you stay safe out there. Okay. Thank you all for what you do. Appreciate you very much. Thanks, Dave.
All right. Thank you, Jim. Good job. Well, this meeting wouldn't be the same if we didn't have our closers. So I'm going to ask Steve Woodkey to come back up again.
Yeah, thanks. I'm sorry we didn't have a bunch of winners, although I think Robert's correct. Our room is filled with winners, and we really appreciate all you do. Unfortunately, we just couldn't give away enough money to make sure everybody was a reward winner for running during the holidays, but certainly much appreciated. It'll pay great dividends as this year unfolds. So please, again, as Jim said, just think about this weather. It is dangerous. Protect yourself, protect your equipment, and let's just get through this winter safely. All right, Robert, thanks again. Appreciate it. Come up here and tell these folks whatever it is you'd like to say. It's your show.
I tell you, this is what I'd like to tell them.
Yes.
I'm going to draw one more name for 25,000. Let's do it.
One more.
One more.
I like it.
25,000.
I like it.
Let's see. I reach in there and get a good one. Emily, I'd love to do that.
All right. It's for 25 grand right here. One more time. Dig deep, pardon.
I'm digging deep, man.
Deep. You're still looking for your name, aren't you? I get it.
Okay. All right. Let's see who this is. Driver code ENSHEC. Heidi C. Inshred.
Heidi, you're 25 grand richer.
I don't know where you are. You're probably out there working.
Somewhere out there.
Okay. Folks.
Man, that's
Hey.
great. Thank you.
Yeah, you all are winners, and you work hard and you deserve everything you get around here. It's not really a gift from me. It's something that you work for and earn. You're what makes this company successful. I mean, Steve, even though he would love to, he don't deliver any loads on time. He don't even pick them up on time. You all do all that work. We get a lot of the credit, but you all are the ones that deserve it. So appreciate what you do. It's going to get nasty. A little bit of mist coming down, a little bit of humidity coming down, a little bit of, rain, and, 31, 32 degrees. Man, that's a recipe for a slick road. So you all be careful out there. It's very dangerous. God bless you and be safe.